Jason here. I just wanted to give you a heads up real quick what to expect today. I'm going to take you down to the basement and you're going to get the first look at my basement. I'm not showing you much of it, just my worm bins. Actually got some worms still in it, active, so it's looking good. I'm also going to take you out back and give you a quick look at the worm bin, compost bin I got out back. I did a lot of videos about it last summer. So it's sat all winter. I haven't touched it. And I'm hoping I might get some worms to repopulate. But I'll go over that while I'm out there. I got a shout out yesterday, and I want to return the favor. It came from Balthizar Lucian Clan, ran by Frank Pettingill. You messed up my name, man, so I'm messing up yours. But he calls it Balthazar's Pagan Garden, and I'll leave a link down in the description box so you can click on that. It'll take you to his channel. He doesn't force pagan religion down your throat or anything. He just explains it a little bit better. And he also does gardening, so it's kind of a one-on-one kind of situation, and it's pretty cool. I enjoy it, so if I enjoy it, I'm sure you will. But also, one last thing before we get into the video, I got a gift certificate from Ray, $25 at mypatriotsupply.com. There you can see it, I hope. But I got it Saturday, and I put my order in Saturday, and I got an email an hour ago. It went in late Saturday, probably Saturday evening, but got an email about an hour ago, and seeds are on the way, so I'm looking forward to getting them. My final order was like $24.60 I got like 37 cents left on my gift certificate, so I took full advantage of it. And so that's going to be an upcoming video. You'll get to see what all I got. But anyway, on with the show, man. Hey YouTube, I went and looked around my worm bins last night, and much to my surprise, the worms are still kicking. He's kind of, you see him there, he's kind of kicking, trying to get away from the light right now. So anyway, my other worm bin, I got two of them going right now, plus the one outside. And oh, I wasn't even able to find a worm last night in this one, but see, I still got worms in here too. So there's another one. Wow, this is the worm bin I couldn't find any in. Now I'm finding multiples. But I just wanted to show you, I was going to show you the worm bin outside, but it's still frozen. 40 degrees out and it's still frozen, so that means it was a solid chunk. And I don't know, maybe if it thaws out later this week, I might go out and shoot another little video and show you, but I highly doubt it will. But I actually saw some worm eggs last night. I'm not seeing anything now though. But basically I've got, well, as you can see, I've got a bunch of paper in here. Paper seems to break down pretty good. And I got a layer of potting soil there. If you dig down a little deeper, I got stuff that's been here since Thanksgiving. Leftovers from the Thanksgiving dinner. There's some squash. And yeah, so not completely broke down, and it doesn't stink either. On my lids here, I got all kinds of eggs and stuff from fruit flies. I'm thinking they're from fruit flies, but I don't have any fruit flies flying around, so that's a plus. I think basement staying nice and cold kind of deters any fruit flies. But yeah, so just wanted to give you a little update, show you how the winter worm bins are doing, and I think they're doing pretty good. You know, with it being cold, they're about got him. With it being a little cold, you know, of course, naturally it's not going to be breaking down quick, but I should have a little something ready for spring. Plus my bin outside, it is ready. You know, it was ready in the fall, so I've pretty much just been holding all that for spring. So I'm going to show you what I do to keep the fruit flies down and everything. I don't know if that's been helping or if it's just the temperatures, but give me just a second and I'll show you. Since I stirred everything up, you know, that's like a sign to all the fruit flies in the area, you know, hey, I smell fresh fruit and compost, so they naturally want to run to it. Well, I got a paper shredder, so I kind of bag up all my paper shreds, and ta-da! I just put a quick little layer of paper over everything. You know, junk mail is perfect for this, so thank your mailman for bringing that junk mail. And I just put a good thick layer over it. And my bins are kind of wet right now, so I don't really focus too much on wetting it down. I will take a spray bottle and put a quick layer of water over it though, just to moisten up that paper. Another little handful. That should do. Yeah, one more. Okay, there we go. And I'll go grab the spray bottle and wet it down. Yeah, I'm back. So, yeah, I don't do anything special. I just spray it down with a spray bottle, give it a good soaking. I do use non-chlorinated water, but nothing special. I just make sure I fill the bottle up with water before I need to use it, so it gives it time for that chlorine and everything to dissipate. You know, at least 24 hours. I usually shoot for 48, but usually, like in the summer when I'm making compost tea, basically I just make sure I fill up a bottle of water, or a 5-gallon bucket of water, you know, the night before I need it, and usually at least 12 hours works. But you know, I try to give it as much time as I can, and you just spray it down, get it good and soaked. You know, if you overdo it, you know, that's what the holes in the bottom are for. Spray bottle's not wanting to work. There you go. But yeah, that's what the holes in the bottom are for, is to, you know, if you do over soak it, that water does run through, and then you get worm tea. I got some in each of them. Well, not so much in this one, but you can see I got, you know, some water runoff, and they don't really even stink that bad. So there you go. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update on how the winter worm bin's doing. It's kind of a slow process. You know, it takes quite a long time to do this, but it's pretty much been a set it and forget it kind of thing. You know, low maintenance. I don't spend hours down here playing with my worms. In fact, this is probably the second or third time I've come down and checked on them. So, you know, just basically set it and forget it, and let the worms do the work. So, and with it being winter, my basement doesn't get any warmer than 50 degrees. It stays cold down here. So, you know, I'm sure if it were a little bit warmer, they'd probably be a little more active. But that's not really the case here. So, just wanted to show you how things are coming, and give you a little trick on how to keep the fruit flies down. You know, they do like all that stuff we compost. So, if you do a little something to prevent them, you know, it does help. But you know, I can't really show you exactly how well that works, seeing as how I am in the basement and it has been cold. So, you know, the fruit flies kind of go away when it gets cold. So, anyway, I'll see about showing you the other box. A quick look at the worm bin outside. So, trying to dig through it. It's pretty much a solid chunk of ice. I do have a thin layer on top that's thawed out, so you can see that. Sorry, this is gonna be kind of shaky, but yeah, I've got a good layer on top that's, you know, a little cluster of this and that, but underneath and in the middle, I'm certain I've got some good compost, some good worm castings, and I'm hoping come spring I'll have a lot of cocoons that hatch. You know, they do kind of go dormant, so hopefully they'll hatch, and I'll have another generation of worms. I actually just left this out here to see how it would do. You know, if it would actually repopulate, and kind of as a backup plan, I did take and start the winter worm bin in the basement. So, and later on I started another worm bin. So I do have 3 at the time, 2 5-gallon buckets, and this clump of mud. But yeah, just wanted to show you how this one was coming along. Well, thanks for watching.